An update to a story we brought you earlier this week. State Superintendent Ryan Walters spending $30,000 in tax money to hire a PR firm.
Since that story on Monday, News 4's obtained copies of emails sent between that firm, Voigt Strategies, and several national media outlets. Those emails date back to August of last year and pitch Walters as a guest to talk about a wide range of topics, everything from education to his so-called trolling of PETA. This all done in an attempt to raise his national profile on taxpayers' dime.
And today we've also uncovered another contract between the State Department of Education, this time for $50,000 to hire a video production company. News 4's Spencer Humphrey is here with a look at that contract and why lawmakers say the spending needs to stop. Spencer?
Yeah, guys, between those two contracts, the State Department of Education has spent $80,000 in taxpayer money so far to help raise State Superintendent Ryan Walters' public profile. It's money lawmakers think could have gone to better uses.
The taxpayers should be disappointed in what's going on.
This is a purchase order I found for a contract between the Oklahoma State Department of Education and a Texas-based company called Precision Outreach. OSDE agreeing to pay them $50,000 in taxpayer dollars for video production services from now until the end of June. The contract can renew yearly after that, but the purchase order doesn't mention the cost. This purchase order a result of this request for bids by the OSDE looking for a company to publish videos between 30 seconds and 15 minutes for social media platforms like Facebook, X, formerly Twitter, and YouTube. You're likely familiar with Precision Outreach's work. Last year, the OSDE paid them more than $22,000 to create videos like this one, attacking teachers' unions while promoting State Superintendent Ryan Walters.
People were upset because we're using state dollars to produce this video. And now to see that we've got $50,000, that's concerning.
This comes a week after revelations the OSDE was paying an out-of-state PR company, Voigt Strategies, $30,000 in taxpayer money to get Walters booked on national talk shows and grow his national political presence.
I don't think that any of this is about education in Oklahoma, students or teachers.
State Rep Mark McBride says Voigt Strategies and Precision Outreach both have something in common.
You've got a staffer from Texas that pretty much stays in Texas that actually has ties to both of these organizations.
That staffer he's talking about is OSDE's senior policy advisor, Matt Langston. While the state of Oklahoma pays him a six-figure salary, he lists on his social media profiles that he lives in Austin, Texas.
It seems like there might be something else going on here.
Before Langston worked for OSDE, he worked for over a decade as an advisor on political campaigns across the country, including on Ryan Walters' campaign for state superintendent. McBride believes Langston has played a pretty influential role over Walters.
This isn't the guy that I met several years ago, and I commended when he was a school teacher in McAlester. I think his ego has gotten in his way, and I think he's getting bad advice from others in the state south of us.
Earlier this week, I told you House Speaker Charles McCall was looking to write legislation banning the OSDE from hiring outside PR firms. McBride, who chairs the House Education Committee, says he's ready to get to work on it.
We need to line item the budget. We need to line item the whole education budget.
Now, today I emailed Walters' spokesperson with some questions about that deal with Precision Outreach. That spokesperson did not respond to my email. However, I will note he did like some social media posts I made about this very story just a little while after I sent that email.